All right, we're here for another spring update with Coach OJ. Coach, as we speak, snowing outside. You guys have adapted really well this year, moving snow off your field, but lately it's been indoors.
Yeah, Mother Nature is winning the battle right now, but to date we haven't missed a practice. Real proud of our guys. In fact, we had a team exercise where we were out and removing snow as a football team the other day, and had it all cleared off yesterday. Of course, we get 4 or 5 more inches today. Real blessed to have the partnership we have with Sanford. And able to go out to the field house and get a practice in the other night, and probably heading out there again tonight. So we're blessed to have that opportunity, and like I said, install's still on track, and we're having productive practices.
Well, I mean, one of the good things then, being indoors, no wind, no weather, great chance to evaluate your quarterbacks. Kyle Sadler, starting quarterback to end the season last year. I'm guessing that he's going to have to battle a little bit. There's no guarantees at this point for your quarterback position.
Yeah, no doubt. They're all getting better, and Kyle's our number one right now. You know, in spring ball, you got to declare number one as we go forward. Kyle's working with the number one unit and doing a good job. You know, last year was a long year for all of us, including him offensively, and but that growth and development that he experienced then is starting to come out right now. Coach Schrank is doing a great job developing him on a daily basis with his confidence. And the other thing is his leadership. You know, he's really assuming the role and pulling the guys around him, not just the quarterbacks, but the other positions, and making sure we're all on the same page. He's a bright young man, and that experience he had is really going to help him. But we need to get him pushed.
And he seemed to learn a lot last year, and it didn't seem to get him down too much. If there was a tough game, the kid always has a smile on his face. That's got to help too, right?
Yeah, he's got an infectious personality. Again, his leadership is what impressed me the most in the last 6 months. From the season, postseason on, all winter long, he was grabbing guys and going and throwing. Now in spring ball, he's assumed that I'm the alpha dog and follow and get to it. And the guys have responded really well to him, so that's great to watch. And you know, as we develop behind him, you know, Neill, another young guy, should be in high school still. He should be going on prom this week, and he's been at AU since January. So Connor's coming along right now. He's number 2. And Kyle's been great with his development and learning. And you know, Bobby's still on the injured list, and not sure where that's going to all pan out, but he's working at it, and we're getting out of him what we can. Just he's limited right now of what he can do. So as we continue to do that, you know, we're going to have a freshman coming in next year in Peyton Zabel. That Peyton will come into camp and compete right away and see what happens. And we're not beyond looking for a transfer yet, too. You know, someone that at the end of this spring ball, if we're not comfortable with where we're at, you know, we'll still entertain some competition from that perspective right now, and that keeps the quarterbacks thinking and keeping them hot as well.
Guys that protect those quarterback, the offensive line, you only lose one. It's a big one, Sam Lee, who is going to be in an NFL camp for sure. But nice to have a lot of guys coming back to protect those young quarterbacks too, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. You don't replace a Sam.
No.
Sam's just a difference maker in so many different ways. Leadership and obviously his play, and we can't wait to see where his next journey ends up during the draft time and after. But with that said, everybody else is returning, including Tom Green, a senior 2-year captain for us. Tom has provided great leadership. Not able to practice this spring, which is fine with us. He's had enough snaps, but as we go through it in the fall, he'll assume Sammy's role at left tackle. We'll move Cody Ruffschuss, who played right tackle last year. We'll put Cody back in at guard where his natural position is. And Kyle Stegman's running with the ones at right tackle. So real pleased with that. And then Brett Kramer started every game for us at left guard last year. And then Jake Lacine at center. You know, Jake's got 20 starts or more than that under his belt already. So I would expect, and so does Coach Bakulis, for that 5, including Jake, to have a phenomenal season. That group is really good. Where the real competition is existing out of that group is going to be at the 2s. You know, who's going to be our backup left tackle? Right now, Connor McPhee's getting some incredible reps at left tackle because Tommy's out, and those are valuable experiences that he's getting. He's going to be pushed by Derek Mowry right now, redshirt freshman. That's looking pretty good, and making sure Connor keeps his feet hot for that travel spot. And then you go over to the right tackle spot. You know, Kyle's developing really, really well on a daily basis. Who's going to be behind him? You know, is it going to be Bryce Woolman, sophomore, going to be junior, or is it going to be Bryce Baumgart's redshirt freshman? You know, those 2 are going after that spot as well. Inside, Paul Herbert started games for us already. He's a guy that's played a lot of snaps for us in the interior at guard. Same thing, Jake Russell's had some snaps for us and varsity experience at center as well. So You know, it's good to get these guys in a mold. I think Coach McCool is doing a great job of integrating the groups a little bit, but also keeping some consistency with that one group. And you know, we got to improve. Knock on wood, we stay healthy, but we expect great things out of that bunch. And collectively, out of the 11, 10 guys that will be traveling per different weeks that we go through, they got to be the best in the conference for us to be successful in a run and pass game.
Sounds like good problems to have.
Yeah, it is. And their pass pro has been just tremendous, you know, to this point now. Right now we're working on base and getting a little bit lower because our defense is pretty fast. You know, we're moving gaps and doing some things. So I think the adjustments out of our O-line have been very good. I think our staff is handling incredibly well with our install plan. Now it's just let's get better in practice 8. Let's make sure practice 9 is better. And then when we close the coffin on this thing on the 15 practice, that we're ready to go for fall camp. And those 5 are well established along with the 5 behind them.
All right, we'll talk defense next time. Thanks for your time today.
As always, fight on. Thanks.